a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship game. The original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Kirkstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw. In motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Finds his man. It's Branch. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down. Breaks the tackle. Just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
The Dogs will have to kick this away. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. And that pump will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Scanning the field, it's Mateer. Gets rid of it on the move. With the catch, it's Ott. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Sooners will line up on 1st and 10. Trying the run, it's Ott.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Force out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the Sooners will line up now. It's first and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Sooners.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Fires it to the wide out. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
And now from the pistol formation. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Humphries. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Dogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense breaks into the clear. He's at the 50. Now the 40. Past the 20, inside the touchdown, Oklahoma. They were not going to catch him that time.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
With the extra point. The lead is 14. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. Offense on the field to take over. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. With the catch, it's Thomas. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Tries the right with a quick throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Sooners. The defense gets involved in the scoring. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out 2 yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Throwing off play action. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Decides not to fair catch it, but he is tackled immediately. A gutsy move, but didn't produce much. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back. It's Mateer. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking to throw it on first down. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Looking to throw it again. That's caught. It's hot. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Sooners are on the move here. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This offense really clicking.
Oh, what a play. And this defense, they better watch out for this tight end today. It's proven right there how easily he can slip behind and get lost in coverage. And if that happens, this quarterback's going to find him and make you pay.
Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Dogs.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Now here comes the point after attempt. After the PAT, they trail 28-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it here. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Back to pass. It's Mateer. Quick completion to the tight end. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he's got it again. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. And I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But, man, when I think of Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer. Option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman, but Marco Murray, and of course Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just the quarterbacks, running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
As we hit the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back. It's Mateer. Grab down the middle. It's Gibson. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
And the Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. Short throw complete to the tight end. Touchdown, Sooners. Strong game by this quarterback. That tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they may not pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous, and he's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from the secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Chris, to me, I think the quarterback wanted to get this ball thrown downfield, but good coverage forces him to throw it underneath. But give an assist to the O-line, giving him enough time to be able to evaluate that coverage.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Frazier. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Looking to throw yet again. Makes the grab. It's Branch. Tackle made after a big gain.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Tight end makes the grab. And the ball to the ground. It bounces past the sideline. And they avoid the turnover there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
First down here for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking for 6. And he throws his third interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Now they're running on the toss. Finding some room at the 25. He's in the clear. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
It's just a beautiful job on the right side of the offensive line, sealing the edge. Also give credit to the other linemen who were able to get out in front of that play and take care of the defenders on the outside. That's just great blocking on the perimeter.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Trying to get the throw off. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for a deep completion. And that's a third straight misfire.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And they will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. What a kick. It's good from 55.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. In the clear at the 25. He's tackled short of the 30. That's good enough for a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Here comes a handoff. Gets the first and still running. Here he goes. At the 20. Crosses the... And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Defense is coming after him. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Setting the tone earlier, good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Important 2nd down play coming up.
Let's go! Let's go!
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Caught in the backfield. It's Gibson. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Scanning the field. It's Mateer. Short connection to the tight end here. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
The Sooners will try to keep this drive moving.
Ready, set. Ready, ready.
First down, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the tight end. They get him down, but the game moves the ball over +40.
Well, This is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Sixth play of the drive coming up.
Trick 9, beat. Can it beat? Ready.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. And they'll force the quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage. It'll be a sack.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. He's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Flag.
That's reeled in. It's Gibson.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
To throw, it's Mateer. Signs a good throw. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the Sooners look to keep this drive moving. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here.
Here we go.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So here we go. Third down. Defense needs to stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. So So they settled for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Nice grab. It's Humphries. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking deep to the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against this secondary.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. The pass rush gets home.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Could take it all the way. He's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And the point after is good. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick this away to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Here we go, here we go.
Using his legs, it's Ott. Nowhere to run up the middle.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Now this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
It's a shotgun run call. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. They've got it behind the line. The option fools no one.
There you go. Love to see the willingness of a corner who's not just out there to cover, but he's a complete corner. That's what he just displayed. An ability to come up, took the pitch on, and that's a loss for the offense.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Sategna. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The Sooners will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Georgia offense is back out on the field. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Trying to find some room. It's Frazier. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Dogs will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. And here's the return. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Back to pass. It's Hawkins. He'll try a pass here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker. Well, the huge hit there. You half expected to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
When this guy did everything that he could to try to get to that 1st down marker, it looks like he's just going to be inches short, and it's decision time for the offensive coordinator and head coach.
And they've got the return of Corral. Offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? He could go.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Breaks free. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. On the run, it's Barnes. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
The field goal is good. Hold on now, there is a flag on the field. If it's on the defense, still wouldn't be a first down. The Sooners line up with a first and goal. And now the handoff. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second and goal for the offense. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. It's a quarterback keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, that was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on third down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on fourth?
And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21.
42 Spider.
Trying to find room. It's Frazier. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Wow, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
And now the running back's got it again.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. And the wideout goes in motion. Oh, a reverse. He's brought down for a big loss. Defense swarming and not fooled at all.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or a reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position and were able to stop that reverse in its track.
Crosses the 35. Picks up the first, looking for more. They stop him at 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Will hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. He's got room to run. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back. That's unheard.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Frazier. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the Bulldogs trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal.
Spider.
And he'll set up to throw. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Well, it's tough to play defense inside the 5-yard line. You're spread all over the field. They do a good job of pressuring, but more importantly, they keep the receiver short of the goal line.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe hold them to 3 points.
On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset their plan to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And there's the point after. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here.
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down at this point, and closing the game out should be pretty routine if they can keep this up.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll try the ground game here with running back. And the Sooners are moving quickly down the field.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Looking for a gap. It's Barnes. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. On the move now. On the run here, lets it go. That's reeled in. It's Barnes. Powering through the defender. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
Man, this defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Leaning on the run game here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it has been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Sategna.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Got the first down and still motoring. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, wherever we feel like doing.
Second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. And third down, it's a handoff. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Sooners line it up with first and goal. Here's a handoff on first and goal. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback just takes a knee. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And it's a kneel down.